Excuse me. Advance it. No. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I feel kind of tired. Shit. Do 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 do. What is this? Do 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 do. Let's see. Green pool ball, sup? Anime, hey hey. Free Kid Boo, what's up? Wildy Eights too. You're late, my father. Nobu, yo, what's up, Clayton? More game theory stuff. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that one Cell and Goku Black changes that I did last time in that video a few days ago. So I guess I could talk about that Goku Black and Cell thing. And you know what? I've actually thought too, you guys, of doing a let's playthrough of True Love 95, and for some reason the sound didn't record properly, so maybe I'll just do a live playthrough of True Love 95 or something. I don't know if people would watch that though, but let me know in the comments, I guess. Anyway, where are we? So chill, bro. You're letting my father. Kyo Element Fire sub, bro. Anime, hope you're having a winter day. What's up? How have you been? I'm okay. I just thought I would stream for an hour or so, that kind of thing. I was just looking back on some of your other videos, and then suddenly you're streaming, and then I am. J-Rock, why do I keep saying someone say you're literally my father? That is, this band came up with that. Excuse me. Can you play Base Goku, Clayton? I've already made multiple videos for Base Goku, actually. Yeah, so it's already on my channel. That kind of stuff. Excuse me. Very, very high, Clayton Ludo. What's up, JPT? Hello, Clayton. As throws, love you in Flash Gordon 1979. I've had a couple of people tell me about Flash Gordon before. I've never actually seen it, but I have had a couple of people mention that to me before. I might watch, but I'd rather play a novel myself. Yeah, but what I think I would do is, because I would rather, excuse me, I would rather play myself as well in Japanese, but if I'm translating Japanese to English, I'll be kind of slow. But I thought maybe I could do the first, you know, week, 2 weeks or something of True Love 95, just play it online or something like that, you know, just before the game gets like sexual, because then that would be kind of annoying to, it'd be kind of annoying, you know, trying to edit out sex stuff, and the sex stuff in True Love 95 is ugly anyway, so no one needs to watch the sex stuff anyway, because no one is like jacking off to True Love in the first place. So I just watched the Street Fighter vid, and that's crazy. Yeah, you know, I was thinking recently, because I've told that story before, how, you know, at EVO, what happened EVO 2006 is that was right when I stopped entering tournaments, right? Because I had won that big Guilty Gear tournament, and, you know, I remember everyone was like, I won that big Guilty Gear tournament where Marn and Combo Fiend were considered the best in America at the time, and I just randomly, it was kind of like a weird coincidence, a friend had moved to Washington or somewhere on the East Coast anyway, so we all went to visit him, and everyone was like, oh, you can't let Final Showdown win again, you know, Marn and Combo Fiend are gonna win this for free. And then, you know, I won that tournament without losing a round. It was ridiculous. And then people were just like, how could you let Clayton win again, blah blah blah. And then, you know, EVO was not after that, or was not long after that, and they had Hyper Alpha, And I remember my friend Scott, who has posted a few times on the channel before, Scott was like, oh, hey, this game Street Fighter Hyper Alpha came out. Do you want to play? Like, he brought it over, and I'm like, oh, I guess. And he's like, yeah, they're going to have it at EVO. And I'm like, what is this game? He's like, oh, well, you can play anybody, but, you know, Championship Edition is going to be banned. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, yeah, I guess we could go to EVO and play this just for fun, right? Because EVO's Las Vegas, so they all went anyway. So yeah, that was a crazy tournament because it wasn't like I was practicing or anything like that for that at all, right? And I remember the tournament, I was just demolishing people. And I think it was Jerron who was running the tournament. And so I was like, holy fuck, I'm going to win this tournament. Like, I'm just destroying people, right? And, you know, so I kept going back to him like, hey, is my next match? Is it my next match? Is it my next match? Because, you know, it's like, fuck, I'm going to win this fucking world tournament, right? And he's like, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. And then eventually I came back to him and I'm like, yeah, dude, when is my next match? You know, I'm winning the tournament. And then Jerron was like, oh, well, I disqualified you because I thought you didn't want to play. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I didn't want to play? I'm winning the tournament. And he's like, okay. Well, you know, now the bracket is going to be messed up if we let you back in the tournament. So let's just do the top 8 and we'll put you back in it and we'll make it like a round robin or some bullshit, whatever the fuck he did. I forget exactly. And I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. What are you talking about? So anyway, you know, they do the final 8 and we're jam-packed, you know, trying to finish this final 8, and it's me and Mike Watson in the finals. And then someone goes and pulls, the guy pulls the fire alarm. Well, it's me and Mike Watson in the finals. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? So the cops come and they're like, you gotta leave. And I'm like, dude, did you motherfuckers really just pull the fire alarm on us? It's like, this is the finals of EVO right now, dude. You know what I mean? And like I said, I posted the link in that Street Fighter video as well. And so we never even got to finish the finals. And I'm like, wow, this was such fucking bullshit. And then if you see after the results, they're like, yeah, we don't like this game anymore. You know, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you guys don't like the game because I was fucking beating you, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? It was such fucking bullshit. But the good thing about that video is, that, you know, you see them in the video talking about how they like the game, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, okay, so first of all, you know what I mean? They just, they admitted that they like the game now, but they're like, oh yeah, some guy got 4th place using Guy Dizzy combos. So it's like, you guys are so insecure 11 years later, you have to lie about the place I got, and then you have to lie and say I got 4th place doing all these Dizzy combos against you guys, which don't even exist in the game. You know what I mean? There's actually, I gotta find this one video where they talk about a blonde-haired surfer boy kid was cheating to beat them. You know what I mean? But that video is just proof that, you know, you see these guys are so fucking insecure all these years later that I beat them. And it's funny because you see Flash G in that video as well. And for the, you know, they had the Street Fighter 2 tournament that year. I was in one of the stacked brackets with Flash G, Tokido, and everybody. And, you know, EVO was a big thing. So you had the top 2 from each little mini tournament went on to, you know, another tournament. Because I don't remember if there was like 1,000, whatever fucking many. Probably wasn't 1,000, but there was hundreds and hundreds of people. And me and Tokido won our bracket. And I remember beating Flash G because people were like, oh, they thought Flash G was going to beat me. Or they wanted him to beat me, you know, blah, blah. But it was actually me and Tokido that actually won. And it was actually funny because, again, that was right when I, you know, right before the surgery on my hands. And Tokido beat me 2-1. And I didn't even realize it was Tokido at the time, you know, because I was just fucking naive. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I guess I was like, wow, I could have fucking beat Tokido. It's like, this was right before the surgery, you know what I mean? Because I could barely use my hands. But Tokido beat me 2-1, but we were both the top placers in our bracket. So then we moved on. And I think I got like 13th overall in that Super Turbo, whatever it was. But yeah, you know, video games are, you know, people lie about this stuff, but I just thought it was funny. Like, there's video proof of these guys, you know, just lying right on stream all these years later about something that happened. So it just really goes to show you, you know, how insecure that these guys really can't fucking get over that I was beating them in tournaments, dude. You know what I mean? But Yeah, no, like I said, I gotta find the video where they actually call me the blonde hair surfer boy kid and that I'm cheating, but that's a video, I've talked about before, so at least I found one of them, but anyway. Pretty crazy, right? There's a video of this. Yeah, I posted it on my channel. Yeah. Anyway, where is this? No, I don't play Dragon Ball Fighter Z. You said you might be down to play online again for a short time. If you are, when? I'm hype. Well, I've played Guilty Gear online, so many times, right? But I don't remember what my record in Guilty Gear is right now. I think I'm like 300-0 in Guilty Gear right now. I forget. I would have to go look. I don't remember. Do you think I could score a match against gokusblack? I don't play Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Wow, me name on screen, Clayton. Can Baby set up Spirit Bomb? I haven't, I would assume Baby could probably do Spirit Bomb setups. I wouldn't be surprised. I've always said I don't play Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I just do combos when I'm bored for it. That's all. Like I said, I never had to play Dragon Ball Fighter Z per se to know how it was going to work, right? So I just do combos when I'm bored in Dragon Ball. I want to see you compete. You should come back and win it all. I don't think I would win anymore. I mean, like I said, I know I just said I'm 300-0, I guess, in Guilty Gear, but I don't claim to be able to win a tournament anymore. I just want to play for fun. I don't care about tournaments all the time. Clayton, props to you still making combos. I quit a long time ago. Where are we? Bros, these guys are losers. Oh yeah, for sure. The fine John. Hey Clayton, how you feeling? Just started messing around with Vegito and instantly thought of your combo. Started playing Videl here and there. Thanks, dude. I don't know anything about Videl though, because I don't. Videl is lost on me. 300-0. Yeah, I don't know what is. I don't know what. Like I said, when I used to play online for games like Karnon's Revenge and older Street Fighter games, I've gone on some really long win streaks. So I don't know what the longest win streak I've ever been on. But yeah, I guess technically right now I am 300-0. I think. I would have to go look at it right now. Is there any hope for Strive? I don't know. I guess there's always hope, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Hopefully it turns out okay, I guess. When I see any gameplay of Karn's Revenge and see Ray, I'm like, damn, Clayton in the game, big tornado. What is the best fighting game right now? I'm not sure. Will you be getting Strive? Actually, I haven't even ordered Strive yet. I know. I saw they had that video about Strive, that Strive is coming out, so I'm like, yeah, I actually probably have to. I probably got to order Strive eventually, right? But I think I still have like a month or so before it comes out, right? Or do I have like 2 months? So I haven't even ordered Strive yet, but I'm sure I will order it eventually, I guess. I'm sure I will eventually, but it's not like a big on my to-do list, I guess. It's kind of like low on the totem pole. February. I don't think it comes out in February. I don't think it comes out that early. I thought it came out like in March maybe or something, they said. It would be really cool to see you compete in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I don't play it, so yeah. Will you ever make a soundtrack tier list? I don't know if I have a soundtrack tier list. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts on Central Fiction? I don't care about BlazBlue. King of Fighters 15 really interests me. Do you think it's going to have a lot of one frames? I never played 14, so I don't know. I just know 14 looks really ugly. Like I said, I'm not even a big fan of... I'm not even a big fan of King of Fighters 13. I think King of Fighters 13 is a fucking overrated game. King of Fighters 13 is a very overrated game. I'm not sure. I guess people were just so hyped for a King of Fighters that wasn't super pixely. People automatically loved it or something. Are you enjoying Baby so far? I mean, he's okay. I mean, I'm kind of bored, but you know, I got to think of something cool to do. I want to do like I want to do like a walk loop. Like you know how he can do this thing, right? You can be like in the corner and do this. Oops, I fucked it up. Oops, let me get in the corner. I think you can get like 8 of those in a row, something like that before it goes blue. So technically you do something like this. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you do that, boom, and then you go into that, right? So blah, 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 blah. But you can actually do that mid-screen too, but you got to do like a micro walk thing. So micro walk forward, 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 blah, 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 blah. But I need to think of a cool setup to do it, right? So anyway, remember if you like that comment, if you like that combo, go donate to the stream. Go donate to the stream right now. Send a super chat if you like that combo. But anyway, I'm trying to think of something cool for that. And you know, I'm trying to think of some other cool stuff to do with this guy, but you know, just I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Where am I? How you doing, Clayton? I'm okay. How are you? 15 looks like it actually got a budget. I don't know about that. Like I said, 13 to me, 13 is one of those games where they just fucking, they're like, oh, how are we going to reinvent King of Fighters? And they're like, let's make this move juggle. And then it's like, okay, what about this move? They're like, let's make this move juggle. This move. Yeah, let's make that juggle too. And it's like, okay. And it's like, well, what about this character? What are you going to do different with them? It's like, yeah, we're going to make that move juggle too. And it's like, okay, what is that EX move going to do? That move's going to juggle too. And it's just like, this whole fucking game, how did you reinvent the game? Everything juggles. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think 13 is very overrated. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what does your move do? It juggles. It's like, that's all you fucking did? Every move just juggles now? It's like, I'm not fucking impressed. You know what I mean? So anyway. What do you think about Zamasu? I don't play Zamasu. Goku Black, Goku Blue, SB. I don't play the game seriously, so I can't really comment on that. Who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball Fighter Z? I don't know. I'm not sure. Bro, that's stupid. Damn, bro. I'm kind of bored, babe. I'm just doing randomized combos. Tell more stories. What kind of stories, right? I wish I could do big clay combos. Cool. If I could donate your combos, so stupid. How much damage would the Cell level 3 combo breaker do? Yeah, so we can talk about that in a bit once we answer some questions. That's all King of Fighters people ask for, and I know because I play in King of Fighters. Hi, Clayton Wilson. What's up? Yeah, it was a juggle fist, that's for sure, but I don't think it makes it bad or anything. Is Dragon Ball Z offline good, though? Come on. I don't know. I haven't played since before Vegito came out. They made everyone a clown. Going against other people offline. So yeah, like I said, I gotta find a way. I gotta find a cool setup to do this skippy loop mid-screen. I don't know. I just don't know what's really. I gotta find something cool. I was trying to, you know, I'm trying to do something cool, but I mean, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of other cool things to do, but. You know, I feel like I've already done a good amount for this character, considering he's not even like a character I care about per se. I feel like I've done a good amount for him. You know, you can also do stuff like this. So since this like recovers so fast, you can actually get like, you know, a monkey super off of that. But I couldn't find like a cool combo to do it with. You know what I mean? But I guess that's something else you can do. You know, but oh, I fucked it up. Are assists out of the question? I don't really care about doing assist combos, really. I would like to push the character as far as they can go, generally speaking, before I do assist combos, but Unless you mean stolen assist combos, and I've already done a lot of stolen assist combos. Oops, wait. Were you the first person to do the Gogeta loops? Yeah, most of the things in the game I was the first person to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, most of the things in the game originally came from me. Any tips for nailing the Tiger Knee wall combo with Gogeta? Yeah, I'm the first person to do the cell loops. I did cell loops within 5 minutes of playing the game. Like I said, the funny thing about cell, the funny thing about the cell loops is, like I said, the whole reason I knew how everything was going to work in the game is because I didn't bother watching just the good people play, because I was like, the quotation marks good people playing this game aren't fucking doing anything. You know what I mean? They're just trying to win, quotation marks, right? So I was like, I just got to watch the scrubs play, because, you know, scrubs were just playing moves all over the place, blah, 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 you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. You know, they're just doing all that kind of shit. So then eventually what I watched is, I think some scrub just did this or something like that. I'm trying to think of what exactly he did. He did something, and then he did, well, fuck, I don't remember. I think he did like boom, boom, boom. Does that not work on him? I don't remember. Who does this work on? I forget. Anyway, he just did this, and then he did that, and he's like, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And I'm like, whatever the case, he did, oh no, what did he do? He did something like, he just was like mashing on buttons, and then he just did the flip at some point, and then the other hit, and I'm like, oh, you can fucking do this. And I'm like, I can tell this is going to work, you know what I mean? So I just watched people mash buttons, right? That's how I knew everything was going to work in the game. Because I just watched the people mash on moves, so then I could actually see how the properties of moves worked. And I'm like, okay, now I know what the properties of the moves are, so I don't even have to play the game. I already like know what's going to happen now, so... You know what I mean? But blah, blah, blah. Anyway, where are we? The Gogeta Tiger Knee combo is just hard, dude. I have videos describing on how to do it right. Yeah, like I said, the cell combo breaker thing, I'm going to get into that. Unless you knew that. Sometimes you see really bad people mash and see something crazy that you've never combo before. I got recommend from Buttmonger to you early on when you came up with all those staples for cell. TOD. TOD? Wait, what about TOD? And then you go into it like from that. I think I missed a couple hits there, but, you know, blah, blah. I missed blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of cool stuff to do. I'm not sure. Like I said, I actually just think this thing looks cool, like sliding across the screen. Boom, boom. I just think sliding across the screen looks like that, doesn't it? So I think that kind of thing looks cool. Like I said, but I gotta find. I want to find a cool setup to do the walk forward loop mid screen like that, instead of just, you know, a lot of this stuff I've just been doing. Like this kind of stuff is pretty easy, right? So boom. Oh, did I fuck it up? I got exposed, dude. Oops, wait, what is this? When you... Wait, what is this? What's that question? I missed it, what is it? Lazo Sleuth, long time no see, Glyton, what's up? First time on the live Crossfire again, what's up? Please remember that Baby's Light air throw can be used with UI assist. Do you consider yourself a happy person? When you're too good at the game, you do flashy stuff to disrespect. This is the way. Is that cool or specific? Purple Rain's transgender Hulk baby, suck your tip. Oh, I fucked one up, but anyway, yeah. I'm trying to think of some, like, cool stuff to do, but... Is it cool or specific? No, you can do versus other characters, too, with different setups. You can also do stuff like, you know, boom, boom, and then you got jab again, blah, blah, but whatever. Damn, look at all these Purple Rain loops. You need to be in a tournament. Like I said, I already entered tournaments, and I'm already done with that. That was a long time ago. So, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm a burping. That's the hot chocolate that I had. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, what did I say? Yo, I never caught you live before. That's kind of sick. What's up? Rizblice T on Twist. Rizblice. Oh, I messed it up. There you go. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, we need a hand cam. I actually, some videos have showed me my hands when I do it, actually, already. Oh, you said Purple Rain Transgender Hulk Baby Sucks Your Tip. Oh, someone else said that. I didn't say that. I was saying what they said. Yeah, hopefully Gogeta's fun. I don't know, we'll see, I guess, right? Blah, blah, blah. Lord Chapman, what's up? Anyway, so for ideas of how I would change Goku Black and Cell, so let's actually get into the topic of stuff I was saying. There used to be this bug in one of the early versions of the game where if you had a move that hit twice, you could like cancel it, right? So you could special move to special move. So I would actually put that, you know, sometimes when you have a bug in a game, I think bugs can actually make the game more interesting. As long as it's not like breaking the game. Have you ever won a tournament? Yes, I've won many tournaments. I've won more tournaments than most people have ever probably been to. I've already showed it all. Anyway, sometimes bugs actually make games fun, as long as they're not like breaking the game, right? So especially like if you think about a game like Guilty Gear, so many of the bugs in Guilty Gear actually make it more interesting, right? So I would actually add back in that bug and like go full potato with it from one of the early versions of the game. So what you could do is if you had like a normal move, and a fireball counts as a normal move, right? If you had a normal move that hits twice, you could cancel the first hit, and then since the second hits after that, then you could special move, cancel that special move. So basically, say if Cell was like, I probably should have picked the character. So say if Cell was like this, boom, he could laser beam, right? And then since the fireball was 2 hits, then you could then cancel that Kamehameha into something, right? So just like for Goku Black, it would work on guard as well. So for one of the changes to make Goku Black more interesting, I think when you do this move, you should still make the laser beam or the little like slash come out, even if he hits you, right? Like if you just do this right here, it doesn't come out. So I think it should still come out. And then with this bug, you know what I mean? So you could be like, boom, this hits, then he canceled to the Kamehameha, and then that's coming out. So then you could cancel the Kamehameha into, oh, maybe you want to do that. Or maybe you're doing this, oh, you start to teleport, and then the second hit of fireball hits, and then you teleport again, or you laser beam again, right? So I think that would be really weird. I don't think it breaks the game, and I think it's kind of fun, right? And you could add that back in for characters like Goku Black, especially since Goku Black is already kind of like weak low-wise, do you know what I mean? I think that would give him some more kind of like pressure opportunities, and it's more fun, right? So I really think when this hits, the fireball should still come out. Put in the bug from the very first version of the game, you know what I mean? One of the very early versions of the game, you know. Epic. Wait, is that one of my Turkish viewers? Is that one of my Turkish viewers? Merhaba, salam, nasılsın, napıyorsun? Wait, I forget. Is that a Turkish viewer? That name seems familiar. I don't remember. Anyway, let me answer this question. How often are you really playing this game? I don't play this game very often. I just do combo videos when I'm bored. I feel like if Clayton still played tournaments now, I'd just be doing saucy ass combos the entire game and take health bars in less than 10 seconds. Were you born in frame 1? That's pretty sick. I think that would be fun. Anyway, so yeah, I would add back in that bug, you know what I mean? Because I think it's fun. This character already has bad pressure in a sense, where he has bad lows. So at least let him be able to pressure you in different kind of cool ways, right? Oh, don't Billy Kidini and say Lamar La. I could read the first couple of names. Chok Tatle, Tombili, Kidinin, Karnene Sevdim Istiyorum. Sen çok tatlısın, ben sana sarılacağım. Lütfen beni öldürme. Yes. Anyway. Here's a Turkish lesson for you guys. So in Turkish, they don't say to rub a cat's belly. You just say to love on a belly. I think that's pretty cute, right? So in Turkish, you don't say to rub a cat's belly. You say to love on a belly, right? Anyway, yeah. Radiant, Clayton, ore no chinchin madakatai. Oh, yes, okay. Your chin is still very hard. Okay, see you later, cat. Are you leaving? Are you gule gule? Is gule gule goodbye in Turkish? Isn't it like gule gule? Gule gule, gule gule, iyi geceler, gule gule. Right. Anyway, so Goku Black, that's one of the changes I would do for him. Add back in the bug, you know what I mean? Give him some more kind of stuff. I think you could do something cool like this. You know he has this move on the ground, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I think you could add in a ghetto kind of move. Like, so he has this on the ground, right? I think you could be able to, I think you should be able to do this move in the air, right? So say if you do this move in the air, and then when Zamasu comes out and he grabs you, instead of like shooting a Kamehameha, maybe Zamasu just karate chops you in the back of the head. And then if you're versing Beerus for like a little cheap pop, he has the little kitten mitten on his hand when he hits you. Kind of like how when Beerus kills Goku Black disappears. So maybe whenever Goku Black does this move on, you know, Beerus, when Zamasu comes out and he holds the guy, he chops them with a little kitten mitten on his hand. Kind of like the anime. I think that'd be kind of a silly kind of thing, right? Super Baby 2 buffs. I haven't even got into that yet. I thought we're still doing Goku Black and Cell, whatever. But anyway, I definitely think fix this kind of stuff. A character like Cell, what could you do for Cell to make more interesting? Like I said, add in that thing for Cell. I think that would be fun. I think you should get rid of this bullshit where you should be able to do stuff like this. Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to think. I want to do... So you know how that hits late? I think since your Kamehameha hits late like that, you should be able to link off of that. Like, kind of like how Goku, you can do all those laser beam links that I've showed. I think Cell should be able to do a laser beam like that, right? Oops, I forgot to Kamehameha, right? So he shoots the laser beam. Look, it's going to hit late. Then it hits late, and then you jab. And then like, oh shit. And then you go into the Cell loop. I think that would be cool. You know, something kind of different, add back in that bug from the first game for him. If I was trying to give him something new, like I said, I think it's not a bad... Oh, so wait, actually before we get into that, I've talked about how whenever you make a game, you need to have characters that can actually show off the idea of your game, right? So, I think when you're doing this should actually be fucking real. This should basically be real on block. Because you can fucking reflect out of it, dude, right? So you always want a character that can actually show off the new shit in your game. You know what I mean? So that would actually give you an opportunity to show off the reflecting versus homing dashing and reflecting all this kind of stuff. This is just such a fucking easy idea of something that should be a real thing in the game, right? So... And then for new things I would add to Cell, I know this one is kind of like weird, a ghetto kind of gimmick. I think it might be kind of a fun idea if maybe when he's blocking, he has like a legitimate level 3 when you're blocking and he does a barrier. If you do a super motion like that. It's a level 3, but he does the barrier. It doesn't need to do huge damage, but it's almost giving him like a ghetto burst that does some damage. I feel like that might be kind of fun. And if I was trying to give him a different move, I think you could give him something weird like this. Like, because, you know, he's this character that is supposed to have moves like Frieza, Cell, Krillin, all these other kind of moves. I think you could have something kind of weird like I think you could add something weird like this. So imagine you're doing this. Whenever Cell does this, the perfect attack, right? And then, you know, he usually just comes in and he combos like that. Whatever it is, he has kind of mix-ups like this, right? Blah, 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 whatever he's doing. Or maybe he's going to go blah, 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 then he's on this side. You know, that kind of stuff is fun, right? But I would add a new move to this, and it would be part of lure kind of stuff, right? So you know how like when Gogeta does his like tiger knee move, when you do like Gogeta's tiger knee thing, you can press circle while you're doing it, and then he'll just go into it for an extra bar. So this is what I would do to spice Cell up. So for Cell's new move, again, think of it from this perspective. Originally, we just have this. You do a perfect attack, and then maybe you come in, whatever you're doing. But I would say when you do a regular perfect attack or whatever it is, because perfect attack, just the ender as it is kind of boring that he just kind of like hugs you like that. So I would say, imagine you do a perfect attack, boom, boom, then you press circle, and then for an EX bar, he goes down on the screen, and then maybe he does a Piccolo special beam cannon. Maybe you can hold it in. Or maybe if you press forward and circle when he does it after this, he comes down and he falls down and he does like a, you know, solar flare, right? So the solar flare is like the DP because obviously the guy doesn't want to take this. You know, he wants to get out of that, but the solar flare acts as a DP. Or he has when he comes down, you press circle and he comes down and then he just does Piccolo's special beam cannon, right? And you can even teleport when you do it. So he comes down, he can come on this side, right? I think that would be kind of a weird kind of way to add in some lure for the character, you know what I mean, while making him a little bit different. So give him something kind of different out of the perfect attack. You can give him, you know, it adds a little bit of lure to the character. It adds a little bit of a mix-up to this thing already because he's already coming down on you, right? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So it takes meter, whatever, adds a little bit of lure to the character. It's a little bit more spicy, a little bit more fun, I think. And it's not like you're just giving him new moves for no reason, because I think sometimes when people talk about video games and what they would change, there's this, I forget exactly how the saying is, but there's this saying that sometimes people are so concerned with if they could, they didn't think if they should. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I see a lot of times when I make these, like, game theory videos, people are like, oh, this character could have this move, this character could have this move, this character could have this move. And it's like, well, yeah, he could have all these moves, but is he, like, now you're just making the game more generic. If you make every character have all the same options, that makes a worse game, right? You, like, when I've talked about my changes for Vegito, you're not seeing me give Vegito all these crazy videos, right? Or all these crazy moves, right? So when you make a game or just anything in life, sometimes people are too concerned with if they could do something rather than if they should. Because if you think about Cell, fuck, dude, Cell even has a fucking spirit bomb in some games, right? But does Cell really need all these moves? It's like, yeah, you could give Cell all these moves. Yeah, I could give Cell a solar flare, a special beam cannon, you know, a destructo disc, a spirit bomb, all this kind of stuff. But it's like, how do you give this character all this kind of stuff and make it actually make sense, right? It doesn't make any sense, right? So that's why I said if you had to give Cell some more lure of his character, you should actually add it just to something specific that is only adding to his character in that specific kind of context, right? So at least this, you know what I mean? At least this is like, wow, this is already an idea of Cell, right? This is already the idea of Cell. Boom. We already know this is a regular idea of Cell. So that way, you could actually just be adding an idea to Cell, make it take an EX bar, but at least it's adding some lure to the character, and it's not like oversaturating the character, right? So that is a thing you could give Cell, I think, that would make him more interesting, right? But anyway, where are we? Oh, I think it's crazy you have real ideas to fix the game, and all the other streams I just see give such a fast to him and the game will be fine. Well, you know, like I've always said, a lot of people that talk about video games aren't really good at video games, right? You know what I mean? Like I said, once you get into games, you'll see that. Like I said, when I first got into games, I didn't even know I could enter tournaments, all this kind of stuff. And then boom, I was already the very first tournament I ever entered as a kid. I got second place, and I beat everybody besides the person who was considered the second best in the Midwest of America at the time, right? And then not long after that, and this isn't me talking shit about him, so it's not to sound like that, but you know, Flo was considered the best in the Midwest at the time. And then a couple tournaments after that, I was beating Flo. And I didn't even know Flo was famous at the time because, you know, I was a kid, I was stupid. You know, I didn't fucking know. And people were like, dude, you just beat Flo. He's considered the best in the Midwest right now. And I'm like, oh shit, let me get a picture with you. You know what I mean? So the point is, and you know, you see a lot of people talk about video games and a lot of things like that. A lot of people that talk about video games are not actually good at video games. And if you actually get into stuff like that, you know, you'll find that out very quickly. It's very rare to meet someone who is even good at video games. And it's even rarer to meet someone who can talk about a game and is good at the game, right? So, and your version of the game would beam still jail to vanish from full screen. I don't see why they wouldn't. That seems fine to me. Zamasu buffs. I don't really play Zamasu. I'd have to think about Zamasu, I guess. I've never seen a blonde hair surfer boy until I saw you. Cell must have tail moves too. I've thought about giving Cell some tail moves, but again, that's one of those things, like, I'm not exactly sure how I would give Cell. Oh, I didn't even realize if you just mash it, it comes out like that. I didn't realize if you just mash it with... I thought it was just back. Huh. I didn't know if you just mash it, it comes out now. I didn't realize that. Wow, I feel like an idiot. I didn't realize if you whip that. Huh, I'm an idiot. I didn't know that did it with his medium. Fuck my titties on a Sunday. I don't know. Also, how would you make the 2/ stuff real if they could super dash through it? What do you mean 2/ stuff real if they could super dash through it? What do you mean? This stuff you're talking about? Because this, it actually becomes a mix-up. And you could just do that. It actually becomes a mix-up. So if this is real, yeah, of course you can super dash out of it. Of course you can reflect out of it. But the point is to make the opponent actually, and the player actually use the game system at their hand, right? And then if he tries to get out of it, well, you can cancel it to something else. It's called like a mind game, right? That's the whole point. I've already made videos talking about me playing in tournaments. There's multiple videos of me. I have videos talking about that Hyper Alpha tournament that I've talked about, right? You're definitely born in frame 1. I read that. I did read that, yeah. So... you know what I mean? Actually make the player have to use, you know, the options of the game, right? You need characters and situations in a game to be able to tell the story of your game, right? That's why I said certain games like Super Turbo are still so popular, because Super Turbo is a very easily digestible game. Super Turbo teaches you what the game is about very easily, right? You need to be able to have characters that can show off what your game is about. So, Daimo. We already talked about the cell changes, Daimo. You missed it. What's the universal B&B? I don't know what is a universal B&B. Don't worry, I watch the videos. Yeah, you watch the videos, so I guess you don't really need to, I guess, right? But yeah, I mean, I feel like those things would make Cell. Like I said, I don't know. I don't see how you would add a Cell Junior. I think if you're talking about adding a Cell Junior, I feel like this is why I said you could probably just make an EX Cell, right? If you're giving Cell like an EX Junior that acts like a Cyberman or something like that, you may as well just make like an EX Cell at that point. I think, right? Because again, that gets into like the whole idea that I feel like there's just so many, like, Cell has so many potential moves, right? But yeah, I've already done a Trunks thing. I could do Trunks. Where's Trunks? Let me get a drink of water. Ugh. Yeah, but I think if you're adding in if you're adding in a Cell Junior, all that kind of stuff, you may as well just make an EX Cell. Which I mean they literally probably could do, right? I mean, not that they should. Again, that's a term I need to start making more. Sometimes people are too concerned if they could, whether or not they should, right? Let's say something people should think about. But for Trunks, oh my god, I kind of want to reset. I picked such a terrible Trunks color. But what I would do for Trunks is, I've said before, so he has this move, right? So basically, and if you hold it in, he does that too, right? So I would give him some different options out of this. So he has this option and this option, right? And so I would give him 2 EX options out of this. So one, if you press circle when you're doing this, and you could just roll it on your hands really fast, right? So he has this, and then if you hold down X and you press circle, then he just does a full screen ninja dash, right? And it's invincible, all that kind of stuff, right? So that actually automatically gives him a way in, right? With the super, right? And it hits low. So I would actually make, so since people already talk about Trunks as weak low-wise, I would make the ninja dash low right here in the first place. So, you know, you have stuff like, oh, overhead. Oh, ninja dash is actually a low now, right? So automatically giving him another mix-up. You give him an EX ninja dash from full screen, which of course, even if it's blocked, he goes into something. And then I would give him how he has this move like that. If you press down and circle when you do that, then he comes from the other side of the screen. And so it basically acts like a vanish. And he comes from the other side of the screen. And he slashes you like this. And do you know, like in the anime when he does that slash versus Frieza, and they kind of just like zoom in on his face or whatever like that? So if he just gets hit, right? You know what I mean? So he just like, so you do this, right? So you know how it like does a smash effect when you hit the guy? So make it, if he hits the guy like that, add a little bit of lure to it, and he slashes the guy, right? You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a way you could automatically, like at least if Trunks is going to be low, at least if Trunks is, you know, quotation marks, weak mix-up wise or high or low, whatever the case you want to call it, at least give him options to automatically get in on the guy super fast, right? So, I mean, that's, you know, what I would do, right? So, I mean, and it could act as like a, you know, invincible. So how am I going to time this? Oh, shit. I'm going to have to... So, you know, see, it goes through fireballs anyway as it is, right? All right, so let's do it again. It already goes through fireballs, so just make it act like a full screen ninja dash. But it takes an EX bar, and if the guy, you know, blocks it, you still get a mix-up, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So that's what I would add to him. I would also give him... I would make this move actually off the ground as well. You know what I mean? So then at least if you hit, like, long combos, blah, blah, blah. Say you hit a long combo like that. What should I do? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Say if that hit like that, And since I said when a guy techs now, I think it should be a few frames less invincible. So if we have him on tech or something like that. So say imagine during long combos you could be something like this. The guy techs, boom. You know, make that an actual mix-up. There's not enough actual situations in this game where that is even real, right? So boom. Make that should be hitting like, maybe make teching 3 or 4 frames closer to being able to be thrown or something like that. So after a long combo, you could like smash the guy down. This hits the guys off the ground even as a normal move. Add in a little bit of a mix-up like that, right? But let me look at some of these other things. And plus, because there's real block damage anyway, just that, like, this move is already good as Trunks anyway, right? I mean, so if we have him just a guard here, but it does no block damage. But this is an extreme move. But if this was doing a chunk of block damage each time it hit, even if there's not enough, even if there's not, like, you know, even if he's a quotation marks weak character block wise or high low wise, at least if this is doing block damage, that's your mix-up. The guy can't block the entire match because he's gonna die if he's just fucking blocking this. So anyway. Time out, let me look at some of the questions or comments, whatever it is. Trying to go back to... I'm pretty much quitting gaming at this point. I know it's not going to spend any time on them. I will watch pro play at this point. That's my move. It would be cool if Cell started in his first form and then had to absorb him character to become imperfect and then Again, I don't know how you would do that though. No, Clayton, because if you give Trunks something cool like that, people say it's broken. We have to keep the game tame and boring so people can feel like they have a chance of winning. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, X-Blade / What's your opinion on Trunks Anchor? How do you feel about the new Guilty Gear? The new Guilty Gears, I haven't even ordered it yet. But I guess I gotta order it eventually. I hate how it looks. XR looks better. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of XR, so. Happy birthday. GG Strive looks dead and uncool. Fair enough. Thank you for input. Oh, that was mad clean. I may have some in Trunks now. I am not sold it either. One saving grace for Strive is the soundtrack. Oh boy, I don't know about that. Did you talk about Black already? I did talk about Black already. I have not heard the whole soundtrack, but it's alright so far. Clayton, yeah. Clayton, what do you think about Strive? Like I said, Strive is Strive doesn't really interest me. Like I said, I haven't even. Oh, my back. I have not even ordered Strive yet, but I gotta. I gotta go order Strive eventually, but excuse me. I gotta order Strive eventually, but I haven't even fucking ordered it yet, but I will. Excuse me. I will, because unfortunately, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was gonna play Strive, but it doesn't look like I'll be in Japan anytime soon, so I don't know, looks like I'm, you know. Whatever, right? Unfortunately, I'm stuck at home. Unfortunately, not going to. I guess I'll have to try to play Strive a little bit, right? But that's them's the breaks, dude. Them is the breaks. Do you have a link for the videos about Tenkaichi 3 you did? It's somewhere on my channel. Did you ever get a link off Coolers 5 / no, I don't think I ever filled it with it, but I did. Yeah, I do know you can get the advantage, but I never, I never really fiddled with Cooler again, no. Who got COVID? Don't get me wrong, I love fighting games, but I want my Dragon Ball games and my fighting games separate. Do the best combo ever made, do it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the best combo video ever is. Unless you're talking about the impossible combos. Bum, 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 bum. Oh well, I guess Vegeta comes out and I wonder if we'll get a oh damn, that was an insane crossover. That was a big one. Ultra Instinct Goku. Well, I would get rid of that one fucking stupid shit. Get rid of how pre-planned he is for some of this shit. Like I said, I don't like how some of his stuff is so pre-planned. Like, it literally changes the stun. I don't know the best way to show the setups for it, but I don't know how many frames this move hits. How many frames does this move hit? Where is he? Oh, wait. So, if I have him hit... So he hits, is he like +5, I think, or something? When he hits the ground, 5, 6, yeah. So no matter what you do, it's always that. Even if you hit that move late, it's always +5. The guy will just always hit the ground in time to not be hit by it. So it's like +5, and then he hits the ground, no matter what. Even if you make this move hit a few frames late, it will be like that. So if we boom, how am I gonna time it? I don't know if that looked like it hit late. Okay, I think that one hit late. So the boom, boom, boom. It's still going to be +5 no matter what. See? It's going to be +5 and then he just hits the ground. So you can't link off it. Like, that's how fucking pre-planned this game is. Like, that's so fucking stupid. So even if you, even if you find setups to hit this late, you can't link off of it, which is stupid. And even if you do shit like boom, boom, boom. Now, of course, this isn't going to see. It's going to be +5 and he's going to tech, right? 5. See? It's 5. Yeah, so it's 5, right? And the thing is, even if you make that hit late, so you're like, oh, well, I can make this move hit a few frames late to link off of it. No, it will be +5 and then the guy can tech. It's fucking retarded. So get rid of that kind of fucking bullshit. Pre-planning shit is so fucking dumb, dude. Like, just let the character fucking flow. I haven't even played this character since I made that second video, whatever it was. You can do a cool thing on certain size in the corner. It's wait, time out. I lost the comment. What is that comment? You can do a cool thing on certain sizes in the corners. Baby, that this reminds me of. I did it. I know I baby you 2M1 / they recover. Immediate 5 out. Then was a 2 horizontal super dash, light, 2 hard, piccolo assist, freezes the game almost. Yeah, sometimes they They really fucking played the game so much just to make sure that you can't do what you should be able to do. It's fucking, I don't know. No fun allowed, right? No fun allowed. I wish we would have gotten Zenkai Battle Royal. That looks like the funnest game ever. Oh, I know what the game that is, yeah. I don't think, yeah, that didn't come out in America, did it? The wait with recovery until the move hits property really kills a lot of shit in this game. Yep, it sure fucking does. It sure fucking does. Oh well. What do you do? I don't know. Hopefully, we have to convince Dino to use his computer skills so we can change the game. How do we convince Daimo to leave his job to help us make Dragon Ball Fighter V2? Gravity. Boom. Oh well. Anyway, I gotta think of we bribe him with anime women. Hey babe, I'm at work right now. I just wanted to drop by and say hi to the cool kids. Thanks, dude. Oh, well, I'm about to bust out of here anyway. Unless we have some other questions before I bust out. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with him, right? I mean, I don't know what kind of gimmick they're gonna give him. I mean, I'm guessing they're gonna give him some Super Saiyan 4 I'm guessing they're gonna give him some Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta moves or something, right? I mean, I don't know what they're gonna fucking do with him. I don't know what kind of gimmick they're going to try to spin with him. I mean, I hope he's cool. I mean, like I said, I'm assuming he will be cool, but will he be good for the game is another story. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. Will he be a cool character? Yeah, he'll probably be a cool character, hopefully. But will he actually be good for the game? That I don't know. Wait. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and his signature instant kill 5L. Wait. Use LM level super diffuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and R/L to diffuse into Super Saiyan. I don't know. I can't even imagine doing that. No, you can get it on some other characters too. Some characters you have to switch it up. Some characters you can just do jab. You have to like do a jab skip with. Some characters will do like a jab skip. jab, skip, jab, skip, jab, skip, jab, skip kind of thing to do. If you were interested, would you ever try out the Tsukihime visual novel remake? The remake. I don't know about the remake. I don't know anything about a remake of it. There's a remake of it coming out? Because you already know if the combo's real, if it's orange. You don't need to... This game already has the combo's real if it's orange, the combo's fake if it's blue. So it doesn't even matter. A friend recommended Tsukihime today. What do you guys think? I don't have a big opinion on any of that stuff. I could say that the Fate Stay Night stuff, as long as it's not the first anime, is kind of cool. The first anime is just fucking god awful. When I saw the first anime, I was like, how the fuck did this ever become popular? But then I started watching the other stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. It's kind of cool, actually. Just those two setups that I posted, I guess. I haven't really been looking at it too much. I'm sure you could do some other shit, but only those two setups are really what I do. Ooh, I don't even remember, what is that setup? I think 16 is kind of easy to do it on, I think it was. I'm trying to think, actually, wait, what the fuck was that setup? I might have to go look. I don't remember. What did I do in that video recently? I might have to go watch the video about what I did. I don't even fucking remember anymore. Did I do a medium when I did it? I might have done medium. I don't remember. What is that combo I did? I did boom, 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 boom. Or no. Wait, no, I didn't do that, right? I did something else. I did, wait, boom, 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 boom. Then I homing dashed after this, right? Boom, boom. No? What did I do? I might have to watch my video. I don't fucking remember what I did. Come on, let me go see my video. What did I do when I did that combo? I don't fucking remember. Oh, crack my back. Let me go see. Time out. Excuse me. What is this video? Excuse me. So I did fireball, that, boom, boom, boom. Oh, I did a sweep. Medium sweep. Okay, I did a medium sweep. Time out, let me look at that again. I don't remember what I do. Like I said, I generally only play video games a little bit, so I forget all the stuff I've done in this game. So I did boom. Time out, look at this one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, I'm exposed. What? Boom. Then I did sweep. Boom. Then I did jab, right? Yeah, so then jab hits like that, yeah. Which kind of looks kind of cool, I guess, right? And then I did a very delayed one, right? I think, or no, what did I do? I don't even fucking remember, but that's the setup for it, yeah. So that looks kind of weird, right? Yeah, so whatever. That's that kind of thing, yeah. Anyway. That works on other characters too, but that was the easiest setup I found for that. So, I know I was able to get that on smaller characters, but it is so ridiculously fucking specific because it is just so hard to get that jab to hit. And I'm like, okay, this is just such an easy setup. You know what I mean for that, but whatever. Yeah, I'm always trying to find something cooler to do. Like I said, I want to find, I got to find a cooler setup for this. You know what I mean? Because you can actually do this mid-screen too. So, boom, boom, boom. You can actually do that mid-screen. Just keep walking forward, boom, boom, boom. And I fucked it up, but that is extremely specific. But I got to find a cool setup to do to it. You know what I mean? You got to do it right when the guy skips on the ground. Boom. Yeah, see? Boom. Yeah, man, that's a very specific. I got to find a cool setup to do this at. Boom. Boom. I got one of them, but yeah. You can get like, I think 4 or 5 of them in a row like that, I think. But I got to think of a cool setup for that and then go from there. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of cool stuff, but like I said, I feel like I already kind of left my mark on him a little bit. You know, I was trying to think of like weird ways to get max damage combos with him. You know, I was trying to think like, what are some different ways if I've already used a smash, can I combo into assist? So I'm like, well, I guess if you have a fireball coming back with you, you know, you can get into this, blah, blah, blah. And then go into that something. Or, you know, he also has, what is it? Everything breaking cool. And, you know, just keeps going on and on like that. But the problem is, even if you can get 4 or 5 loops off of that, his auto combo wastes so much time on the clock, it's hard to actually get a max damage combo with it. You know what I mean? So, at least if you're mid-screen, you know, I could see you doing something like this, right? You know, something like this isn't too bad. You know what I mean? Like, that's not too bad, right? But in the corner, when you can already do so much other shit in the corner, it wastes too much time, so. But I mean, I was trying to think of cool shit to do. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Purple Loop or Purple Rain Loop isn't that bad. I mean, you could do it realistically just from shit like DPs, like I said. Like, this kind of shit isn't that hard. I mean, this is realistic, whatever, dude, right? Like, where is this shit? I don't know. Like, say a dude he's home and dashing at you, I guess. Oops, sorry. You know what I mean? Just go into it as many times as you can, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's not very hard, right? You know what I mean? You could do that realistically. Oops, sorry. You just keep going along, blah, 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 you know, but... Where am I? Do you like heavy metal? Yeah, heavy metal's fine, yeah. Who is your favorite team? I don't know who my favorite team is. Guess you could combo into the A and B assist, but it's like no damage. Yeah, even that I tried some of that stuff and It wastes too much time on the clock, I feel like, when I was trying stuff. Are you going to get a PS5? Probably eventually, I guess. But, yeah. Oops, I did the wrong one. I'm supposed to do hard slash. Isn't it hard slash, I think? Okay, hard. Oops, wait. Anyway, to that boom. And then whatever the fuck I guess you're doing, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. I was trying to find some kind of good or 6 hard slash patty cake loop, whatever shit, but. Oh well, I don't know. I don't know. So that kind of stuff you can do in the corner, like versus smaller guys. So I haven't put that in the video yet, but versus smaller guys, when you do those loops, you just add a jab in. But that's how you do that against smaller guys. But like I said, I haven't put that in a video yet because I just feel like I'm just doing the same thing, right? But yeah, so people say that only works versus cooler. No, you can do it versus other guys, but you just add a jab. You just like jab, boom, jab, boom, jab, boom, jab, boom. But like I said, I haven't put that in a video yet, but you can do that kind of shit. But like I said, I'm just trying to think of like cooler shit, right? I don't know. Oh well, dudes. Anything else, guys? Glad I got to see the Chief live. What's up, dude? The first time, right when I'm leaving, dude. Can you somehow get the DP to whiff completely and hit the second fireball maybe? So you're talking about doing stuff like trying to hit this late and then get a link off it? That kind of stuff? I have thought about doing some kind of combos with that. Yeah, is that what you mean? Stuff like that. I have looked at that. I know I thought about doing some stuff like this. And then you go, oh wait, boom, boom, boom. I was going to do something weird like that. I was going to see how many like non-smash vanishes I could get. So I was trying something like this. So the first one is a smash. Boom. And then you do boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, no, wait. I did the wrong thing. Wait, what am I doing for this combo? Tell me out. I got to remember what I was going to do for a combo like this. So boom, boom, smash. Hit this, boom, boom, then smash. And then boom, boom, boom. I had something weird like that I was trying, but I'm like, I don't know if this looks cool or not, but yeah, I was trying other weird stuff like that, but yeah, I do know about trying to hit this late and trying to get a link off of it, but I haven't found anything cool per se. I haven't found a cool way to do it, but yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, you're actually at, let's see, I don't even remember what the exact advantage is. Oh yeah, I mean, blah blah. Yeah, so it's a significant advantage, but can you do it in a cool way without like cheating to do it, right? You know, but yeah. Talk about ASMR chicks. I don't know. What am I supposed to say about ASMR chicks? I mean, I listen to ASMR. Kai Kisuke sub. What's up? It works. It kind of works on sub, but not quite. Something like that, even. Yeah. In general, which one of the combos you've done the most do you like the most? I'm not sure. I don't know the combo that I like the most. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, what the fuck color did I get? This color is bullshit. You like cat plant, bro. Who's cat plant, bro? Oh, ASMR. Oh, ASMR. Oh. Cat plant. Yes, I do know who that is, right? Yes, I do know who that is, right? Yeah, no, there's some cute girls that do ASMR. Yeah, some of them even just have good videos, though. I mean, you know, I actually like ASMR, so I don't listen to ASMR just to fap or something. Some ASMR is actually just, you know, relaxing, right? But yeah, no, there's some cute girls that do it too. Who would be the cutest? I wonder who would be the cutest girl that does it. No, I'm not saying I've never jacked off to a girl doing ASMR before, but no, a lot of girls legitimately just have relaxing ASMR. But I don't even know who would be the hottest ASMR girl. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about who is the hottest ASMR girl. Anyways, wait, current top 3 fragrances. Only thing I don't know current top 3. I know, what did I wear recently? What fragrances did I wear recently? I tried the Le Mans Perfume Intense recently. I'm going to have to try that one again. That one smelled okay. I think that's really the only new... Oh, I tried... Oh, like I said, I tried Big Beard Business's fragrance. But I actually don't like it, so I'm not even going to do a review on it. I tried one of Big Beard Business's fragrances, and I'm like, I don't want to talk shit about a guy. So I don't like making totally negative reviews, especially if I can't think of something cool to compare it to. But yeah, I tried that. I didn't like it, so I'm not even going to do a review on it. I have a sample of Montal's Oud Tobacco coming in, so I don't know what that one is going to smell like. But I want to smell it. I want to smell this one less. It's like less emotables or something, like less emotables, vanilla Havana or something like that. I want to try that one, but it's so expensive to even sample. It's like $10 just for a fucking sample. So it's like, well, fuck, I might as well just buy a fucking decant of it then or something if I'm spending $10 for a fucking sample. I've heard of them. I haven't tried it, but I know, like, isn't it like Ani or whatever is the most famous? I think like however you say, like Ani ANI is the most famous from that brand. I gotta smell that one day, but I think some people have said it just smells like Layton, actually, for some reason. But I haven't smelled that one, but I've heard people like it. Yeah, some people say it just smells like Layton or something, but yeah, I gotta smell that eventually. Other than that, what have I worn recently? I wore Mancera's Oud. Is it Oud Vanille or Vanille Oud? I forget. Oud Vanille, whatever. Like I said, it's cold out, so that's kind of a good cold scent. Montal are always bangers. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff I gotta smell. So oud tobacco. We'll see how that smells. Yeah, I've heard of the Fan Your Flames. I've heard of some of them, but I just haven't tried it. Some of the stuff is just, man. Sometimes you just sample stuff and it makes you feel. It's like, what am I doing? Like it's expensive even to sample, so. Um, I don't know. I haven't sampled anything that I really liked recently. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care for Oud for Greatness. I don't care for Oud for Greatness, but I have a little thing of that. But once my little thing of Oud for Greatness is gone, I would not. I would not. But I like Absolute Aphrodisiac, Side Effect, Rehab, and Mystic Expression or Mystic Experience number 8. I mean, is it like Mystic Experience? Like they have like numbers. One of those is okay. I forget what it's called. Are you planning on playing King of Fighters 15? I don't know. Maybe. Do you have a main? No. I just do combos when I'm bored. I don't have a main in this game, no. No main for me, dude. Anyway, any other questions before I bust out of here, dudes? I have made many videos for King of Fighters 13, but I don't think it's that great of a game. I don't think King of Fighters 13 is that great of a game. I think it's overhyped. But I've made many videos for it though. I have a number of videos for King of Fighters 13 on my channel, but I think it's an overhyped game. Do you have a take on tool-assisted combo videos? I think they're bullshit. Most tool-assisted combo videos are not good enough to be a tool-assisted combo video, and I think it's pathetic, actually. So I'm not really impressed. So no, I don't really care about tool-assisted combo videos. Like I said, most are not even that impressive. So there's very, very, very few even impressive tool-assisted combo videos. Like I said, I mean, I've showed me playing Guilty Gear doing supposedly humanly impossible combo videos in a match, right? I mean, currently, like I said in Guilty Gear, I think I'm 300-0 right now in Guilty Gear. And a ton of those matches I'm doing supposedly humanly impossible combos, right? So most tool-assisted videos are not good enough to be called tool-assisted videos. How do you feel about no Kami nerf videos? I don't know what no Kami nerf videos are. The only thing I know about no Kami is some people have come in here and said that he's talked shit about me before. But other than that, I don't watch his videos. So I don't know. That's the only thing I know about no Kami, is people have told me he talks shit about me. I just realized the combo I talked about earlier isn't size specific. That's not important, but I wanted to put it here. What is your favorite King of Fighters, and do you respect SNK games? Yes, I like King of Fighter games. Like I said, my name is from a King of Fighter game. Saishu Kessen is Kyo Super Final Showdown. So I like King of Fighter games. I think King of Fighters used to be really cool, actually. Used to be, keyword. How do you feel about puppet characters? I actually don't like them, but I think they're good for games. I think they're stupid, but just because I think something is stupid doesn't mean it's not good for a game. So I think they're good for games, but I think they're fucking stupid personally, right? But, you know, just because you don't like something doesn't mean it shouldn't be in a game. So I think it's good for games within reason, but it doesn't do anything for me personally. Have you played Fight of the Gods? I have no idea what Fight of the Gods is. I got no idea what that is. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to bust out of here, guys, though. A couple more questions. Then forever hold your peace. I'm going to go lay down. I'm pretty tired. I'm a tired boy. Excuse me. Remember, if you guys ever want to support the channel, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, whatever. If you share the videos, it helps. If anyone ever wants to donate to the super chat, helps. PayPal, Patreon, etc., etc., etc. All that stuff, you know, helps the channel. So I appreciate it. Or just help me expose the losers, that kind of stuff, right? That kind of thing. Clayton knows two things: Vegito combos and Ayane dojins. You know what the funny thing is? I actually don't know of any good, I don't know of a single good Dead or Alive dojin. Not that I don't jack off, or, well, not that I haven't jacked off, I should say, to Dead or Alive before, because most certainly I've jacked off to Dead or Alive, but I cannot think of a single good Dead or Alive dojin that I've ever jacked off to, you know. A lot of that stuff is just to be funny, to make people laugh, but, you know, I don't actually know of a good fucking Dead or Alive dojin. I have no fucking idea, actually. I've just subscribed. Shame I haven't done that earlier. I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. It does help the channel. You know, just help me. Like I said, I've also said, too, no one has to donate to the channel. Even if you don't donate to the channel, whatever it is, if you just help me expose the losers, you know, that helps my channel. Don't let people make money off of what I've done. If I'm not going to make money, at least don't let other people make money off of the stuff I'm doing. But, you know, actually, like I said, if you guys, I've been thinking about maybe doing a True Love 95 playthrough. Maybe I could do it live on stream, that kind of thing, for a little bit. I don't know. I recorded it and it didn't record, so I'm not super horny to do it again, but I guess maybe I could. You know, funny thing is, too, I told this story in the video that didn't record, but I'll tell this story before I go. I remember when I originally got into hentai, right? Because True Love 95 was the first, you know, visual novel that I ever played. And I think True Love 95 is a game that every nerd should play, actually, because it's actually just a fun game. The game is really ugly. You know, the game is really ugly in the first place, so you don't need to jack off to it anyway. It's just a fun game, and I know people that don't like visual novels that like True Love 95. I actually know girls that like True Love 95, so it's a game that I think every nerd should actually play. And I heard of you secondhand from Rufo Monger. The way he sounded, I thought you were a villain. Well, like I said, I actually showed I used to help that guy, and then the guy, to make money, he started making up lies about me, and I've showed him before. He's encouraged other people to lie about me for money as well. You know what I mean? He's been caught doing all that kind of stuff, so he's a complete scumbag. But, you know, the dude said I faked dying in a hospital and encouraged other people to say it for money. I don't know, how the fuck does someone get caught, you know, encouraging other people for money to make up lies about someone, and they aren't banned from the community? It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, True Love 95 is a game that, you know, I've said everyone should, you know, play, I think, and is the first visual novel I ever played. And just on that subject, the first hentai I ever saw, I remember I was a nerd as a kid, and I had, you know, I was into anime, all this kind of stuff, and, you know, this I had like an older friend, a real fucking nerdy dude, right? And he brought over, you know, anime sometimes, and he brought over things called like dojins for me, that kind of stuff. And he's like, "Do you know there's like sex manga and all that kind of stuff?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Yeah, you should check it out." And I remember, dude, he gave me some like sex shit, and I remember there was like some kind of normal stuff in it. Like I saw like King of Fighters. He brought me over some like King of Fighters hentai and dojin, but then he also brought me over, and I realized that Japan was kind of weird. He brought me over this Digimon dojin, right? And I'm like, a Digimon dojin? And he's like, yeah, look at it, right? And I'm like, a Digimon dojin? So I looked at this Digimon dojin. Of course, I like Pokemon, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is a Digimon dojin, dude? All I know is, dude, I saw this fucking kid having sex with this fucking leaf. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why is he having sex with this like fucking plant? And the plant was like, he was like jizzing inside of the plant. And the plant was like, I love you so much. And he was like, I love you so much, plant Digimon. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He's like having sex with this fucking plant. And I'm like, okay, dude, I was like, dude, and I was like, I could respect the King of Fighters. I could respect the King of Fighters dojin, but you lost me at the Digimon dojin. I'm like, dude, they're having sex with little fucking plants and little fucking animals. This is fucking weird. And who knows? You know what the thing is? I'm sure that thing is somewhere in my fucking basement, because I remember he used to give me, CDs of just burned dojin and burned anime way back in the day, and that thing is probably collecting dust somewhere. Like, that thing never got put in my computer again, and it was just kind of like, you know what, dude, I appreciate you giving me this stuff, but after the Digimon dojin, I don't know, dude. I think I've seen enough. I don't know. You've like showed me, you've given me the key. You've given me the key to like unlock to a new world, but some doors aren't meant to be unlocked, right? Like, there's like a master key, and the master key should not be used for like the Digimon dojins. Because I was like, that's just fucking weird, dude. It's not even like the fucking T-Rex, dude. Like, because that's the one thing I know of Digimon. I remember a Digimon had like a T-Rex with a skull. Right, you know what I mean? But like the dojin, they weren't even having sex with like the T-Rex thing. They're having sex with like a fucking plant. I don't know what the fuck this plant is called, but it was like a fucking plant, and it's just like, this is weird. I'm like, I'm done. But anyway, yeah, that's how I got into hentai and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of visual novels are really fucking, they're like terrible. Right? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these games are just fucking ugly. And when I got older and I started teaching myself Japanese too, one of the problems you see that when you get into these kind of games is, they, a lot of it has a lot of weird shit. And so you start playing these games, and at one time you're just a teacher having sex with your students. But then, you pick the wrong kind of thing, and then all of a sudden you want the students to be taking a shit or some shit like that. Like I said, I was actually playing this one this one visual novel once, and it's actually drawn well. And I'm like, okay, this looks pretty cool, and it's drawn pretty well. I'm this teacher, and I'm like, I'm sure I'm going to be having sex with my students. Seems totally normal, right? And then at some point, I was like, this student was like asleep, and like you jacked off on her face when she was asleep. And I'm like, okay, I could see that. It's, this isn't too out of the realm of possibilities, I guess, right? So I'm like, I'm still learning Japanese, right? But then all of a sudden, like, dude, I couldn't even finish the game because he got to this point where he saw the student's panties, and the girl accidentally pooped her pants. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, God damn it. And I'm like, what the fuck did I click to get the fucking poop scenario? And I never finished it. And that is legitimately the last hentai game I've ever played because of that. So I've only played regular visual novels after that. And I'm not against like fucking sex games. The sex games are fine, but you know what I mean? I got to the point where I unfortunately I clicked some scenario. Yeah, I clicked the poop scenario and I was like, ugh. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I probably still have that game somewhere, but I don't fucking remember what it's called. It's been so long, but you know what I mean? I was just, you know, I was like, fuck. I picked the wrong fucking thing, dude. But yeah, that's the last one I ever played. And then after that, you know, I played Amagami, which shows how old again this is, because I think Amagami was Amagami in maybe 2007. Is that when Amagami came out? So I played Amagami, and I think that's the last one I ever played. But that wasn't a sex game per se. That was a much more tame game, but I never played a sex game after that. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be bored enough to. I don't know. I feel like I'm so old. Not so old. I guess I'm not that old, but I'm old enough, right? I feel like, dude, if I'm going to bust nuts, I may as well just be busting nuts to real people, right? Like, I'm not against, you know, busting nuts to like an anime character, but I mean, I feel like I'm enough into adulthood that I can't be wasting my time jacking off to fucking anime all the time anymore, right? You know, I got other things to do. But yeah. Oh boy, how would you change Super Baby 2? I'd have to think about that right now. The Dwan 443, hello Clayman. You missed the stream, dude. The stream is about over, dude. Good thing Majikoi doesn't have that kind of stuff. I've never played that. Like I said, I haven't played a game since Amagami, and Amagami was maybe 2007 or something like that. 2007, 2008. I don't remember. I'm sure you could go look it up, but I wouldn't mind playing another game. But I don't know. I'll probably play True Love in Japanese again here, just because True Love is a really ugly game, like I said anyway. I don't know. If you're jacking off to True Love, you got to be really desperate. I mean, the game is just so god-awful ugly, but it's just a fun game, so I like to play it sometimes. I haven't played True Love in probably almost a couple years now, so I kind of feel like playing it. It gives me an excuse to practice my Japanese again. Actually, I should go look that up. I don't know if the Amagami people ever made another game. I think I read that they made some PSP game, but it wasn't exactly the same. It wasn't exactly visual novel-ish shit. Or I guess if I'm being exactly specific, actually, I played Kimi Kiss after Amagami, but that's an older game. But since then, so yeah, I guess Kimi Kiss would be the last visual novel I ever played, I think, then, right? So I think Amagami came out 2008 maybe, right? Let me go look. 2009, so it was pretty close. Wow, did it really come out 2009? Oh, was there Amagami manga? Was there? Maybe I should read that in Japanese, actually. I feel like that's somewhat kind of familiar. Maybe I could read that to practice or something. Man, I thought it was like maybe 2008 or something Amagami came out. But maybe I'm thinking I played Dragon Shadow Spell maybe before that. But that's not a dating game, though. So... Yeah, so the last game they ever made was Photo Kano, so like Photo Girlfriend, I guess. But I guess they've never made a game after that. That's kind of depressing. So that's the last one they ever made. Is that, I don't know if anyone else is as nerdy as me that might know, but this is what it looks like the wiki says. Let me look at it in Japanese, I guess. Oh, it's Photokano, right? Evi Brain, Japanese. Yeah, I don't see a game after Photokano, huh? Is that really the last game they ever made? I'm always missing the streams. Iris, Yo Clayton, what's up? Read it for practice. No, Amagami isn't a sex game. No, Amagami isn't a sex game. Amagami is a real visual novel. Like I said, I have like videos of me playing Amagami on my channel. Amagami has no sex scenes whatsoever. It's not a sex game. It's just a regular visual novel. Yeah. Anyway, anything else before I bust out of here? Maybe like I said, I'll try to do that. True Love playthrough something. I'm really disappointed that it was not recording when I did it. Unfortunately, that was really. Oh boy, that is extremely frustrating that it did not tape, because I feel like I taped an hour of myself playing and it just didn't tape, and that was wow, that's fucking disappointing that it did that, but what are you gonna do? That kind of shit happens, I guess, right? That's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Oh well. Anything else, dudes? Oh, $5. Have you run into anything sketchy? Hey, I appreciate the $5. Thanks, dude. Have you run into anything sketchy in Japan? Not saying Yakuza or anything, but so sketchy in Japan. No, my friend, like even when I was in Japan, we went to the dangerous areas. Japan, we went to sketchy areas, but it's not really sketchy areas per se. It's just the people that might be in the sketchy areas. But no, generally Japan is really safe. Even the dangerous areas of Japan were very safe. I guess sketchy. What would be sketchy? I mean, like I said, I had a grandma tried to give me a blowjob before in a sketchy area. You know, we were walking and this like, you know, it was actually a Chinese lady. It wasn't a Japanese lady, but she came up to me and my friend. She's like, you want the real Japanese hand job? I give you real Japanese hand job right now. You come with me. I give you real Japanese hand job right now. And my friend was like, there's not 1% of Japanese in you, Chinese bitch. Or whatever the fuck he said. And she's like, Oji no mo. I don't want no. I don't no. I don't know what the fuck she was saying, but she was you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's sketchy. I don't know why the fuck I would take a hand job from an old Chinese lady, but she tried to give us one. But no, there's no real even sketchy areas were safe. Like I said, even my friend has lived there for a long time. He was just like, you know what? There's no real like bad area. Do you know what I mean? It's just like sometimes some people might try to scam you in the bad area, but generally it's you know, it's fine. But yeah, we went to like I said, we were going down one road one time, and it was funny because there's just there's like a billboard, or it's kind of like a sign right outside, like you're walking down the street, like the middle of, I guess it was evening. It wasn't super earlier in the day, but it wasn't super dark, but it was kind of like evening. And there was just this like, you know, like a sign, I guess, right? And it's just this girl with her like her fucking butthole spread open. And I can laugh about it, I guess. Because my friend he's like, damn. He's like, that's kind of fucking indecent. He's like, her butthole is just fucking spread open. And he's like, I have to call city council about this. He's like, I know we're in like kind of like the red light district of Japan. He's like, but her fucking butthole is just fucking spread open. So I don't know. I guess he called like city council about it because he's like, damn, that's kind of like, you know, I know people are trying to, you know, get their shit in, but you know what I mean? So, but yeah, this girl just, you know, she's just kind of bent over, like she with her hands like spreading her asshole open. You know, it's like, do you want to come in and like see this girl who will only give you a massage? Quotation marks. She'll only give you a massage. She's just showing you her butthole, you know, but she'll only give you a massage, right? But, you know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, most sketchy areas they weren't too bad. You know, oh God, you guys are really going to, man, you guys are really, you're making me lose my voice. More people better donate. So, you know, my friend had told me how strip clubs work in Japan. Like, or strip clubs. So you basically go to a strip club and you walk inside. And this is before COVID. So I don't know how the fuck anything works with COVID now. But you walk inside and they give you hand sanitizer. And then you, like, sanitize your hands, right? And, like, there's a bouncer that watches you, right? And then you, like, pick which girl you want. And then the girl comes over to you. And basically you can do everything but, like, fuck the girl, basically. But the bouncer has to watch you, right? So you can make out with the girl. You can, like, suck on her titties, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, you just can't have sex with her. And if you ever get bored, you just tell the bouncer, I'm bored of this girl, but go get me this girl. And then you, like, suck on her titties, do whatever, right? So basically you can do it. You can do whatever you want besides have sex with the girl. And, like, a bouncer watches you while you do it, I guess. But yeah, he was telling me some kind of stuff like that as well. But yeah, Japan is pretty interesting, I guess, right? It's definitely kind of a fun place to visit. Sorry about what happened in the Street Fighter community. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. I just, like I said, I want to find the one video where they talk about a blonde hair surfer boy cheating to beat them. I want to find that video, right? But I don't know. I was actually thinking about this, and that's why I just kind of looked. I'm like, I wonder if I can find that video. And I can't find the video where they said about the blonde hair surfer boy cheating, but I did find that video. So I thought that was just kind of funny because it just shows you, you know, how fucking insecure these people are to lie about something all these years later. So, yeah. Yep. What is your thought process on coming up with combos? I'm not sure what to say. I've made so many videos about that, I guess, already. Just, you know, try to think of cool stuff, I guess. Yeah, blonde hair surfer boy. Yeah, it's the blonde hair surfer boy. Yeah, that's why, because I remember that comment. So that's why I'm trying to find that video. Because I remember blonde hair surfer boy. So I want to find that video where they say that. Because, yeah, I remember that comment sticks out in my head. I'm like, damn, you can't even fucking say my name when I'm winning all these tournaments? Like, how fucking insecure are you guys? But anyway, but you know, like I said, it's not even a bad thing that they call me blonde hair surfer boy per se, because it's like, who else the fuck do you think they're talking about? And then you got to lie about what place I got. It's like, pretty sure you can see what my placings are at this tournament. And then you got to lie about how I got the placing, how I won these tournaments. Like, so fucking stupid, dude. But, you know, whatever. Anyway. I'm going to bust out of here, guys. So if anyone else wants to donate, support the channel. Remember, if you like the videos, comment on the videos. It does help. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Kaisuke. Hey, Clayton, just want to say your Kai is so sick, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I actually have played online, too. I've, like I said, I think I'm 300-0 right now online. Maybe one day I'll show some of those matches online for people to watch or something, but I don't know. I don't want to start a fight about a video game. I just want to play for fun, really, you know, so. But I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, No, Accent Core right now. On Accent Core, I think I'm like 300 and 0 right now, I think, something like that. Whatever that one is that just came out recently. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Later.